It's 8:46 this morning. We're talking about something that's very important for any married couple or any couple. It's sex life. Dr. Eileen Palace was here a couple of weeks ago with, she's doing 10 tips. She did 5 tips for a better sex life. Last time you were here, you're doing your second 5 today. And the reason we're talking about this, not to be salacious or anything, but in your practice, I mean, usually the problems in any relationship, especially with marriages and divorce, it usually comes down to 2 things, either money or sex.
Well,
or sometimes both.
There can be lots of problems, but I think
but those are the big
this is
ones,
something that hopefully we can fix. That's
All
my
right,
job.
And that is what's your job, because a healthy sex life does help to a healthy relationship.
Sure. And I have as the first point that I put down the second 5 of things that I see most commonly, and I put expand your sexual repertoire.
What does that mean?
This is the most common problem and stumbling block that I see is the couples when they narrow down their definition of what is sex and all it is intercourse, penetration, erections, and that's it. It really leads to frustration and disappointment.
And men and women do think differently.
Well, hopefully men and women both make this mistake. Like, this is the only way to define it. And yet we know if, in fact, you broaden your repertoire, so expand your repertoire to include all kinds of possible sexual activities, from hugging, kissing, having a shower together, eating strawberries, full body massage, which we'll talk about in a second, all different kinds of possible sexual activities. It really makes the couple much happier so they can enjoy each other's company and they can have open sensuality without the performance pressure that performance demands.
Well, and it increases the bond in a relationship too.
Yes.
And the other one you got is total body sensuality.
The idea is that often, especially if you watch pornography, is we have a very genitally focused culture here in the West. And they focus on, again, just this is the way you have intercourse and this is the way it's done. And in fact, that is contrary to what makes most couples, particularly women, who actually report needing more, not so much just the intercourse part, but not that they don't, but they really want full body massage. They want connectedness. They want intimacy. They want sensuality. So the idea here is to include your whole body. I mean, men have a lot more to offer than just erections.
Well,
it can be
and
touching and holding and using your whole body. I mean, you have a lot of sex organs other than just there.
As I said, and it's a stereotype, and men and women often do think differently about what is sexy and what is not.
Well, men are taught too. Men are much a victim in this culture as women are, because men are taught that's what they should be doing. And in fact, if they broaden their sexual repertoire, they can have a lot more fun, take a lot of pressure off, relax, and really enjoy each other's company more fully.
All right, the next one you read is playfulness, spontaneity, creativity, fantasy, and novelty.
Yeah, I clumped those all together because men and women both complain. One of the biggest complaints is that they don't have enough spontaneity or creativity or playfulness or fun in their sex life. And it gets to be really boring and routine, especially after they've been together for a long time. So I'm going to encourage you to think about all kinds of things out of the box, new rooms, new positions, new activities, new toys, anything you can think of to change it. If you usually have the lights off, turn the lights on, do something different than new clothes.
Because a lot of times for couples who have been together a long time, you get into kind of ruts sometimes.
They get into ruts, and they not only that, but they'll plan on this is what we're going to do, and this is the time we do it, and it's this day of the week, and yes, and they get really bored.
And that gets us right into prioritizing.
Prioritizing is people forget that they are a dyad. It's a word I always use. I've used on the show before. Dyad is the couple, is your top priority. Not the children and not even the career. Your partner is your top priority because that's what all the rest of the circle's around, right? And people will say to me all the time, oh, well, I don't have time. We don't have time for sex. I'm like, well, what would happen if you said, I don't have time to go to my job, or I don't have time to take care of the children? You have to put your partner
Okay, I'm running short on time. The last one is be creative.
Being creative just means do some more fun things that you normally wouldn't do. I do things like have couples take card games where they each take different sexual activities, mix them up, and take one a week. Do some different things. Maybe if you're having trouble getting started, start by having non-sexual activities. Just change your routine, change your habits together. Okay, and your website quickly is DrEileenPalace.com, and people get more information on that. Thank you. All right.